Luke 19 verse 40. If they keep quiet, the stones will. In the Bible, stones are interestingly used. In Ezekiel 36 verse 26, the heart is referred as a heart of stones. Too hard to be changed or break. Will not take anything. Will not listen to anything. So the people of Israel during those time has a heart of stones. They will not listen to any advice at all. To make matters worse, they not only will not listen, they will not respond, just like any stone. But, the verse above is on the contrary. If the disciples do not cry out with joy, the stones will. Even the stones will cry out. Why will the stones cry out in such circumstances? I believe, God is telling us, when Jesus enters our hearts, there is this exceeding joy of praise and worship that we could not contain. We need to understand what will happen to any Christian who receives Jesus into his or her heart. He will not be ashamed to praise God, even in front of the assembly. But the teachers of the law were ashamed. They asked Jesus to advise his disciples not to make so much noise. To the teachers of the law, they prioritized disciplines and orderliness. There is nothing wrong with that, but a person with full of love will not break the law. If the disciples do not cry out, even the stones will cry out. Stones are just stones. If somebody says you have a stone face, your face has not expression at all. If such an expressionless object will shout for joy, what will that mean to us who show no joy or any expression at all in worship? To some, lifting of hand is too holy. Others refer to dancing with joy as very offensive, and thought that such expression is for the night clubs. Some people say that we must have discipline in worship, and what is discipline in worship? When King David danced with joy, his wife was not happy. She was punished for rebuking David. She became unfruitful. So when Jesus said that the stones will, I believe, all creation should worship God freely as he or she feels as the joy of heaven shakes their lives. We should not stop people from expressing themselves because they have chosen to worship God and not people. When the wind blows, the trees will sway and the waves will roar. There appear life and movement or response, unlike the stones which are unmoved or very still. However, if the stones do shout, then it would mean, a heart that offers no expression of worship is even harder than the stones themselves. Let no one stop others from worshiping God with joy.